Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Dixon, and today, well, in the next few days, we're going to learn about opinion writing. And today, you are going to be choosing what type of game do you like best? Do you like board games or do you like video games? And guess what? I'm going to share my opinion with you in a little bit. First, I want you to learn about what really is opinion writing. You may have done it in third grade, but it's always good to have a refresher. So this is really a quick video on the whole process of opinion writing. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. So listen up.
Today we're going to be talking about opinion writing. This is an introduction for young writers. First, let's talk about fact versus opinion. A fact is something that is true. For example, dogs have 4 legs. So as you can see, you can count 4 legs on this dog in this photo. An opinion is something that someone thinks or believes. For example, dogs are the best pets. Not everybody will want to have a dog as a pet, so that would be somebody's opinion. What is opinion writing? The writer writes what they think or believe. Writers use opinion writing to convince the reader of their opinion. Oreo opinion writing. Oreo is a trick that you can use to help with opinion writing. O stands for write your opinion. R stands for give reasons to support your opinion. E stands for give examples for your opinion. O stands for write your opinion again. These are some sentence starters that you can use to write your topic sentence. You could say, in my opinion, I think, I believe, or I feel. Detail sentences. These are some sentence starters that you can use to write detail sentences in your paragraph. The first reason is blank because blank. The second reason, for example, the next reason, another reason, or the last reason. Conclusion sentence. A conclusion sentence wraps up your writing. In the conclusion, you write the opinion you wrote in your topic sentence. Sentence starters. In my opinion, as you can see, in conclusion.
So you are seeing a lot of similarities in opinion writing to when we were writing our great paragraphs, our power paragraphs. Now, this is what we're going to be answering today. Like I said before, which game is a better choice for you? My opinion is. So you're going to be using linking words and phrases to connect your opinion and reasons. So I'm going to be reading 2 articles, one on game boards and one on video games. I'm going to be listing my opinion. I'm going to give you 3 reasons that I believe one is better than the other, and then my conclusion sentence. After that, I'm going to be writing a paper on which game I chose, video, or if I chose board games. I wonder which one Miss Dixon's going to choose. Now we are going to read a little bit about which 2 games that you can play, board games or digital games, because when we're writing our reasons by why we like something, I am going to use some of my reasons from the articles, so I have some evidence to present. So first thing is 2 can play this game. Board games and digital games can seem very different. Compare both game categories to decide which is right for you. Here we go, board games. A board game is played on a game board and uses pieces that need to be physically moved. Cards, dice, or other games that do not use electronics can be classified in the same category as board games. The pros. Players don't sit in front of a screen less expensive to own than video game consoles. Playing again provides a new experience. Players interact with one another, spend quality time with family and friends. Ending point makes it less time consuming and less addicting. Requires thought and imagination. Always available to be played after purchasing. Electricity not required to play. The cons. Must find others who are available to play. Game setup takes time. Hard or impossible to play if pieces get lost. That never happens at my house. Haha. Must read directions and learn the rules before playing. Takes up a lot of space to store. Cheating is easier than on digital games. Here is some information on digital games. A digital game is an interactive game presented in electronic format. Computer games, video games, or online games are digital. This category includes games which use a console, handheld device, smartphone, computer, or app to play. Pros: can play alone or online with others. Provides a good experience even when playing alone. Free, light versions often available. Players can multitask while playing. Players actively manipulate the game to affect the outcome. Downloads provide instant access. Cons: usually playing individually, even multiplayers typically sit alone in a room. More addicting than other games. Access to violent games. Time consuming, always another level to beat. Lessons time spent with being active. Lessons time interacting with others. Often expensive to own. Older versions become unplayable as technology changes. So after I read these, I'm thinking in my brain, in my opinion, is it better to have board games or digital games? Are you getting your opinion? I'm going to read one more article so I can try to understand if I like board games or video games. It's not just fun and games. Children are naturally interested in games. Board games were invented to keep children or kids entertained. Since the advancement of technology, digital games have steadily increased in popularity. Today, 97% of children play digital games on a regular basis. Children learn many skills from playing games of any type. Games have the potential to impact other areas of a child's real-life experience in a positive way. There are advantages for children who play board games. They can learn how to cooperate and work as a team. They practice taking turns and waiting patiently for their next turn to come. They also bond with others in social settings. Board games can teach players how to show good sportsmanship as both a winner and a loser. Board gamers practice exchanging money, counting, and keeping score. They learn to think ahead and strategize to create a better outcome. They also practice making quick, tough, or risky decisions. Players learn how to sacrifice something good for something better. They recognize that every action has a consequence. Through board games, children can increase their mental agility and keep their minds flexible and active. This is a tough decision. There are also many advantages for those who play digital games. For example, they can recognize and interpret patterns during play. Playing digital games can help develop hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills while increasing reaction times. Children can increase awareness or physical space in 2 and 3 dimensions and improve their mapping skills. Digital game players use strategies as they think about future outcomes. They learn to accurately follow directions and to think quickly in difficult situations. Finally, playing digital games help children solve problems to overcome challenges. Playing games of any sort will provide children with a variety of advantages that can be used in other areas of their life outside of gaming. Now, after that, I read both articles. I had to make a decision. Is it better for board games or digital games. There's not one reason that's right or wrong, but I'm going to tell you my opinion. So now I am doing my writing for my opinion paper. So first, in my opinion, board games are a better choice. And the reason I came up with is I went back to my articles, and that's what we're going to be doing on Monday. My first one is because reason number one, socialization. I interact with other people while playing, and that was one of my reasons, is socialization. My second reason specifically was my linking word that I used. Specifically, I gain many skills. Problem solving, imagination, cooperation, teamwork, money skills, and timekeeping. For instance, learning patience. That's my third reason. Takes more time, moves slower than video games, and, well, usually it moves slower. Conclusion. So I'm going back to my opinion, just like we did when we wrote our paragraphs. In my opinion, board games are better. So here was some of my writing, my pre-writing that I did to help me write my paragraph about which game is a better choice. Here is the actual paragraph that I wrote about so I took the information from here and I wrote it in my paper. So, in my opinion, board games are better than video games. Board games are better than video games in many ways. Board games are way better because you get to socialize and interact with others while you are playing. Also, you can gain many skills. Specifically, there's my linking word. You can learn cooperation, teamwork, money skills, and timekeeping. Board games are also better because they help you learn patience. For instance, board games usually take more time to play. You have to take turns, and the game moves more slowly than a video game, so you have to learn patience to stick with it and play. All in all, board games are a better choice than video games. So that is what I did then. Another step is to make sure that I did everything. So for example, did I introduce the topic? So then I would go back. Did I introduce my topic? I sure did. Board games are better than video games in many ways. So there's where I introduced my topic. Then, did I stated my opinion? I did state my opinion. I said that board games are, in my opinion, better than video games. Did I provide clear reasons? Yes, I provided 3 clear reasons. Remember, I talked about the socialization, gaining skills, and learning patience. And I also put that in my paper here. The next is, did I support each reason with examples? Did I include the facts from the articles I read and details? Yes, I did. Did I include linking words? Did I provide a concluding statement? And was my writing organized? So I would go back and I would make sure that I had all of those in my paper. Now, don't worry, this was just a brief introduction of what an opinion paper is. On Monday, we will be given a different topic that you're going to be doing. So no need to do anything today, but on Monday when we come back with Miss Dixon, we're going to get an article and you're going to be choosing what you're going to write. And you know what's super cool is you're going to be doing it in your drive.